Hey everybody, Jay Average Vintage Collector here. Doing just a kind of a surprise episode. I don't usually do this. I usually do my episodes, release them on Thursdays. But today I am actually doing a shout out unofficial VR for another YouTube channel. He said specifically he doesn't want VRs, but I can't give him a shout out without actually, giving it a little justice. So it's going to be for Steven over at his channel's name is @MathBowler. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Guy has been around for 8 years on YouTube and just got 1,000 subscribers. So Steven, congratulations. It was a pleasure meeting you in Strongsville. Really cool guy. I'm glad I got to meet you. Steven has a great channel. He's mostly a TTM guy, puts together some really great videos on through the mail autographs, and his autograph collection is just bonkers. So it's awesome. I'm going to turn the video around, and in honor of Steven, I'm going to go ahead and show my few through the mail autographs that I've been able to obtain. These were probably all about 14 years ago. That was my time where I was doing through the mail autographs. Could be even a little bit longer than that. So I'm going to turn the camera around and enjoy. Okay, so through the mail autographs, like I said, these are about 14 years ago, if not more, is when I was really strictly collecting just Bills cards. Big Bills fan. So these were some cards I sent through the mail and received back. It's kind of a handful. I'll go through a few at a time. So going back to those 90s teams, the early 90s teams, 4 Super Bowl teams, you got Jim Richter, guard, nice autograph there. I'm probably just going to put these down, no particular order. Another one from that 90s era, Jeff Wright, nose tackle, big dude. These bring back some nostalgia for me. These Pro Set cards, just like everybody else, I'm sure we had a million of them floating around. Here's one from Squirmin' Thurman Thomas. Pinnacle. Whoop. Sorry about that. Thurman up there. Steve Tasker, one of the best special teamers ever. I used to have a ton of these 91 scores. All sorts of different colors. There's another one from Tasker, the Pro Set. I love the horizontal version. Great image of him catching the ball. Or trying to catch the ball, maybe. I'm not really sure. That kind of looks like an uncatchable ball. Not sure. Move on to, how about some Andre Reed action? Pro Set. So I think the autographs look nice in them. I know it's a little harder to see in that black marker right there, but really nice autograph. Used to also have a lot of these. I think this set had a lot of like subsets, like the, nicknames of the quarterbacks and things like that. Pretty cool. Andre Reed again. Andre Reed was pretty generous when it came to signing. There's more of a, I think that card's from the 2000s sometime, maybe late 90s. Not really sure. This one's an oldie. Mike Montler. You can't really see it too well, but it's in blue. He signed it in blue. Whoop. Let's just do this. Take these guys down and put the next batch up. This guy, Shane Nelson, I gotta tell you, I don't really know too much about Shane Nelson, but he signed ×2 for me. So there's Shane Nelson. James Lofton, I had to do this one twice. I actually sent it to him the first time, and he kind of sent it back to me saying that he doesn't sign for free. So at the time, I think it cost me $25 to send that back. So I sent that back. Don Beebe, probably growing up, he was probably my favorite Buffalo Bill. I like how he signed this in the thin Sharpie. And again, you talk about a guy that was like super generous with what I sent him. He just kept signing them. I know that black is kind of hard to see. And then there's that one, which I love. Again, Pro Set image, love it. Next up, Lou Picone, wide receiver for the Bills. A long time ago, he actually retired and still lives in the area in Buffalo. At the time, again, it's a long time ago. Gotta say, I'm not even sure if he's still around. I kind of hope he is. But there was that one. Next, how about some Shane Conlon, one of our all-time great linebackers. Shane signed a whole bunch for me. There's another one. I don't know this one. I don't think this is his rookie, but that's a great image. I love that image right there. Just a fantastic image of Shane Conlon. Joe Delamolier, I actually sent him 3 cards. He signed 1, and I told him that he could keep a couple if he wanted, so he kept a couple, but then he added in this one, which was from his Hall of Fame induction, which was pretty awesome. He didn't have to do that. He included that, and I believe he wanted a $10 donation to his foundation. Next up, I've got Bryce Paup, came from Green Bay, signed with the Bills for a couple of years. Fantastic linebacker again. And he also signed that one for me. Take these down, put up some new ones. And we're just kind of getting to the end here. Joe Ferguson, way back. Here's a throwback. Again, blue is hard to see. I think black would have been even harder to see on that. But Mr. Ferguson, great autograph. Signed a whole bunch of cards for me. I sent him 5, and he sent back all 5. And they are sharp looking. And then last but not least in this is going to be Chris Spielman. I had given up on this card. I sent this out. This card took, I think, 299 days to come back around. I had kind of given up on it, and he sent it back, and I'm just really thrilled to have it. I know he went through some really rough times. He lost his wife. But, man, what a hard-nosed football player, old-school football player. So that's all I have. That's my TTM history, and that's pretty much everything that I obtained that way. There were a bunch that went out that never got back to me, or some that came back and just didn't have autographs. Maybe I'll get into this a little bit more in the future. I don't know, possibly. But Math Bowler, Steven at Math Bowler, please check out his channel. Really cool guy, down to earth, fun channel. He's got a little bit of everything. So shout out to Steven at Math Bowler. J Average Vintage Collector, just an average guy showing some average cards. Thanks for watching.